Yeah, I guess that means I have to go through that again. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, well...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna go down through the right path this time. I don't know. So let's just do that. It sounds like a grand idea. Whoa! Everything's different! No! This hallway was not here before. What? No! Wait, or was it here? Was it here before?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My brain kind of hurts just a little. I'm gonna go to the thing.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Wow.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
I mean,
decided
I
to
kind
go
of
back
had
to
the
his
story
boss's office,
like
hoping
fucking
he might
ruined to
find an
me
answer
thanks
there.
to earlier. Synergize core value, expenditures, shift global market parade, monetize free to play. Um, no, that sounds like a bad idea. Oh, wait, what is this? It's a broom closet. I want to check that out. Oh, I can check it out.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What if I don't, though? What if I just want to stand
There was
here?
nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
But this closet is wonderful. Like, look at this yellow bucket. Pretty sure
It's baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
I'm
He wasn't
standing in
even
a
doing
broom
anything.
closet.
At
Thank you
least
very
if there was
much.
something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet revenge. Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because this is
Please offer me
great.
some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Well, I saw the nice broom closet on the door. It had big letters. I wanted to check it out, and here I am.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, I'm here now, so what do now?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I love how there was an XD at the end of that.
Stanley was fat and ugly and
What?
really stupid.
No, I'm
He
not.
probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh,
With drug
I mean,
money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I mean that's his decision, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
I'm not dead. I'm
You got
still
to the
very
broom
alive.
closet, explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
They can't hear you,
He or
dude.
she has
You're
fallen prey to any
you're
number
literally
of your
screaming into my
countless human
headset.
physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I kind of don't want to. Just want to stay in this room. I mean, I'm moving around. Can he not see? Okay, well, then, I guess...
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh. I mean, I want to go back into the broom closet.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of rodents. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus?
I have my fish!
You can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
But this broom closet is so magnificent. Like this yellow bucket. I'm pretty sure this is the same bucket that pathetic Justin Bieber had peed into. That's right. Got some tape here. And this wonderful broom! It's a broom closet, so how can it not be a broom closet without a broom? Okay, in all seriousness, though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sick of this room, so let's just move on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do I want to go upstairs, or do I want to go downstairs? Upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. I can't do it! Ah! I can't! Ah! I'll just go downstairs and just...
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
You're right, I
He
can't.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Yeah.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Yeah, why
All
have I?
because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And
Yeah.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all?
Yeah,
None of
right?
it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Yeah.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Whoa!
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That's...
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Yeah, I've noticed that
Stanley said to
too.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming! He yelled. This is all a dream.
Yeah, this is all a
Oh,
dream.
what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
No, I'm
He
not.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yeah.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently
Whoa!
float above the ground.
I'm flying!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh God,
It was
yes, it's so
much
beautiful.
fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Yeah, why is there?
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
Yeah.
while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Yeah, how can
Was
this be a
Stanley simply
dream?
deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Right?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Right?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Yeah.
Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah.
This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yeah.
So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh
and he
my.
invited himself to wake up.
Yeah.
He felt the cool
This is a
weight of the
dream.
blanket on his skin.
This is a
the
dream. It
press
has to
of
be a
the
dream.
mattress on his back. The fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Yeah.
Let me go back to my job.
Yeah.
Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Yes.
Please. It's all I want.
Yeah, let's do that.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
Yeah.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I am okay.
Yeah. Can we wake up now? Oh no. Oh no!
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just
Oh god.
someone tell me
It's
I'm
turning
real.
red.
I must
It's
be
turning
real.
red.
I must be. Can
No.
anyone hear my
No.
voice?
No.
Where am I?
I'm not going crazy. I'm not going crazy. No.
Everything went black.
Oh. Oh.
This
Okay.
is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What? Who?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh my.
And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Yeah.
And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Yeah.
It was comforting to think this.
Huh.
And in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Huh. So is that another death? Like, that's 3 times I've died in this session already. Oh my god. Okay. So, never go down that path again. Like, holy shit. Okay.
How long was I sitting there?
Huh?
Stanley wondered
Huh?
to himself.
What?
Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna continue onward here. Okay. I'm gonna be real this time. I'm gonna enter the door on my left. Okay, things are gonna be normal now.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find a... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
Yeah,
upstairs
okay, so we
to
get
his
to this
boss's
part.
office.
And so we... Oh, wow, this hallway's neat. What's that? It's gold-plated. Executive bathroom. I want to go in here. Am I not executive yet? Whatever. Must be nice. Being executive and all that. What's this? Just nothing. What's this? Okay. Well, whatever. Guess I'm going to my boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Huh.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Yeah.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Whoa.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
2, 8,
But of course,
4,
Stanley couldn't possibly
5.
have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Oh my.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Right. Let's go down the elevator. Oh. Okay, so the light turned on. That kind of freaked me out for a little bit. I'm really enjoying this game. I love this game so much, even though I died like 3 times, but that's okay.